You're listening to the Sanspants Network.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Baseless Speculation on the pop culture news on the research, so you do not have to. I am Joel.
I am Jackson.
And I am Joel.
And boys, what do we think about all the news that came out of D23 Part 1?
That's right. For the first time in Baseless Speculation history, we're looking at a big list of things and being like, this is too much for one damn episode. Let's say 2. We're getting
It's just enough for 2 episodes.
we're getting ahead of the curve.
That's
So
true.
we're going to cover a whole bunch of stuff in no particular order, but in a little bit of a particular order. This episode and then next week, part 2, bitch. So what we're looking at this week
Okay, let's
is all the
go.
live action shit.
Yeah.
And by my calculations, it was about 50-50. So you're going to get the same length episode both times, hopefully. To the second, then that's my guarantee.
Okay.
And-
We're already off script.
And if we don't hit that guarantee,
What's going to happen?
What's gonna happen?
we're going to delete every episode of Baseless Speculation, fold the show.
Well, you got it here first, I guess.
This may be the last episode.
Second last episode.
Second last
Second
episode you
last,
ever
yeah.
listened to. Okay.
I got
cool.
this tight editing. All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Okay.
actually, before we start, there's a huge announcement or a huge bit of news we do
yeah.
need to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
So, for those who don't know, and obviously if you're a big BS head, this will be at the forefront of your freaking mind right now. Deadpool and Wolverine came out, and before it came out, we had a little debate. We made it interesting.
Yeah.
We had a flutter, okay?
We did. I was like, look, no matter if this movie is going to be good or not, and I think
is.
I think it's
Best
great.
movie of the year.
It's a really good
Everyone
movie.
loved it.
Really fun.
Because I was like, look, it's kind of like the end of like the X-Men franchise, the Fox X-Men. It's all like
Yeah.
this big hurrah. Everyone love it. Deadpool. Everyone love it. And Hugh Jackman. And I was like, Billy, it's going to make a Billy. I bet it's going to make $1 billion at least.
You said if Deadpool and Wolverine doesn't make $1 billion, boys, I will take you to an overnight trip at the zoo.
Yeah. And we said, okay, because we think audiences are better than that.
Yeah. We look at the previous Deadpool movies and we go, they didn't crack over $750 million worldwide.
No
and that's when
way is
superhero
this-
movies were good. And
Exactly.
they still are.
We said, no way is this going to make $1 billion. But hey, we'll say if it makes $1 billion, we'll treat you to an overnight trip to the zoo.
We'll see the monkeys, we'll see the
the-
apes, we'll see the
bears.
The bears.
We'll see the one hippo.
And as of the date of recording, Monday, the 12th of August, after I believe 3 weeks at the movies, Deadpool and Wolverine has a worldwide gross of $1,029,000,000. The second highest grossing film of the year, behind something else that I absolutely didn't see. In fact, I think fought Joel Zamadon.
You did, yeah.
The number 1 highest grossing film of the year is Inside Out 2, which is the highest grossing animated film of all time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, that one. Maybe it was, I don't think it was, it wasn't on recorded. 'Cause I remember it was a discussion with, like, me, my wife, and you. And you were like, no one's going to see it. Who cares about Inside Out 2 with the sequel?
Yep.
So long ago, who cares? No one's going to see it.
So it's the highest grossing animated film of all time. It's just about to cross $1.6 billion.
So what I'm hearing now is number 1, number 2 best movies.
But then number 3,
Yeah.
I would say,
Yeah.
up for debate,
Yeah.
an arguably better film than the 2 we just mentioned.
Okay.
I haven't seen Inside Out 2, so I could be wrong,
Yeah,
but
that's
this
true.
one,
This
this one was a hater.
We know
Yeah.
this was good.
Came out a little bit earlier in the year,
Yeah.
and it started to like slowly rise.
Yeah.
And that is an entry in a film franchise that I love.
It's close to our hearts. It's deeply close to our
And
hearts.
that is coming at 3rd place in the 2024 worldwide box office currently is Despicable Me 4.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Incredible
I haven't seen it,
movie.
but I'm assuming it's a great
It's
movie.
really good.
It's made-
The minions
it's-
are in there.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
love
made-
those guys.
Yeah, I love those
Banana?
guys too.
Oh my
Banana.
God. Wow.
It's the first.
One's in a
Yeah?
vending machine. It's
Yeah.
really
Wow.
funny.
It's
Yeah.
the fourth Despicable Me
Yeah?
movie in a row to show full minion ass, including both cheeks and crack.
Oh, wow.
And that's made $800 million.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
So
Well, absolutely
again,
well deserved.
Every time, every title you've read out and how much money they got, to be perfectly honest, well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved.
I think
Exactly.
well done.
Exactly.
Well done for making a movie and well done for making a good movie.
Yeah, we didn't make a movie, so good. More power to them. And looks like we'll be taking you, Joel Zammit, to the zoo.
That'll
Oh
be
my god,
good to
I
hear.
went too early. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. The live action remake of The Lion King is actually the highest grossing animated film of all time. That's made $1.66 billion.
Well, that's because it's
Yeah.
a great film.
Inside Out 2 will beat that,
Yeah.
but at the moment it has not.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Because, well, yeah, again, two great movies.
Yeah,
you just,
really
you just
good.
said.
Really
in terms
good
of like,
films.
I guess that that whole list of like the most successful movies
Yeah.
ever. It's,
Yeah.
Avatar 3 is going to definitely top it at
Yeah, of
some
course,
point.
of course.
But yeah, where does Wolvie and Deadpool?
Yeah.
So it's the 55th movie of all time
Okay.
to cross 1 billion.
Okay, it's a bit
Could be
low.
higher.
Could be
Could
higher.
be higher, honestly.
Could be higher.
And in time, I believe it will get there.
I mean, we're only week 3.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's only
it's
week
only-
3. That's crazy.
Week 3.
Woo! But we gotta go to the zoo.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
that's
So
a silver lining in this life.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, a true real monkey paw for me.
Inside
that's
Out
true.
2 is now the 10th highest grossing film of all time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
10th best film.
10th
of all-
best film
yeah,
ever
yeah,
made.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
That means Lion King animated is also like in the top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah,
Top
of
10
course
greatest
it is.
movies ever
It's
made.
9.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
okay.
but- yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Deadpool and Wolverine is 48th. And it's just about to gobble up 47th.
Yeah.
Which is Despicable Me 3.
No, that was a weaker entry in the Despicable Me franchise.
But at least
to be fair,
yeah. Well, I mean, I was going to say, at least overtaking Jurassic Park, like as in,
Yeah.
the Spielberg one. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy to look at so I've got the list of where they currently rank in the highest grossing movies of all time. And then next to that is their peak. So like Alice in Wonderland is currently the 50th highest grossing film of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a reminder that made $1 billion.
that's the Burton.
yeah.
right.
All right.
At,
Great film, though. I
Really
mean,
good.
top 50
Deserved.
of all times.
well, at its peak, it was actually in the top 5 films ever.
Well, yeah, because it's a good film.
It's really good.
That's what I'm hearing is
Johnny
that, yeah,
Depp's funny in it.
Helen Bohemian Carter's there.
Yeah. That she.
The guy from Little Britain, he's there.
Yeah, he plays Tweedledum and Tweedledee, which is cool.
Computer says no.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
that one, the other one.
The other one, I forget his name.
Matt Lucas.
Matt Lucas.
Matt
Matt
Lucas.
Lucas plays Tweedledum and Tweedledee. They're making
There's a
some
cat.
some good movies.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you most excited for at the zoo? Let's inject a little
let's see.
positivity.
Weirdly, I don't think I think I've only ever been to Melbourne Zoo once. What? I don't. It's there's Hillsville Sanctuary.
Yeah.
and I've been there heaps of times.
Yeah.
And that I love that place, but I don't think I've been to Melbourne Zoo. So I actually don't know what's even.
So you've
there.
you've never been to Melbourne Zoo?
I've been there once for a wedding, so I don't even think I hung out.
Wedding at the zoo?
I don't even think I hung
Were they
out.
marrying a gorilla?
Oh man, seeing a gorilla in either
a tux or a
and
bridal gown, both
oh
good.
my god, adorable.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've actually
That's all-
been
well,
to
you've
the
got-
zoo to look around and see all the animals. Actually, I don't even know what to be excited for.
That's
you know what I mean? I want to be like,
crazy.
I'm gonna be excited for gorillas. They got
Yeah.
gorillas.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
I'm
gorillas,
excited
baby.
for the gorillas.
Oh, they got gorillas.
They got giraffe.
They got
Oh,
giraffe.
I'm excited for giraffe.
Yeah.
You said a hippo.
They got one
One
hippo.
hippo?
They
Oh,
got
that's gonna be
one fabulous hippo.
Panda?
No, but there are bears. There are bears.
What kind of bears?
I think they have a polar.
Oh, I love a polar bear.
They got a brown bear and maybe a polar bear.
Okay, either way, I'm very excited for
Yeah.
the bear.
They've got what else? They got
I think-
platypus.
Oh, I love a good. Here's got platypus.
Because I've been looking at
bear.
lists.
I think
Bear's gonna be
bear's
good to
gonna
see,
be
dude. It's gonna be
my
really-
top.
Yeah, because I've been looking at lists, I thought I would just Google best animals at the zoo,
Yes.
just to find out what the best
What the
animals
top
are. Yeah.
number
Yeah.
one animal at the
yeah,
zoo
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
There was no website dedicated to the list, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, but we got a zoo chat. Famous animals to see in
Famous?
zoos.
Famous animals to see in zoos.
In a general sense. And now, I don't know if I can trust this member with giant cats.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can trust this member with like some of the things they're saying because their just profile picture is of
like a big cat.
well, it's of a
capybara?
Capybara?
Yeah, capybara.
Yeah.
Capybara?
Capybara?
Capybara.
Okay.
Capybara.
The weird fucking
The
looks like
big-
a hamster got too big.
Yeah, big
yeah.
rodent want a pat.
Yeah.
In a general sense,
Yeah.
big cats.
Okay.
The big cats are good to see.
Apes and monkeys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Penguins.
Oh, your penguins are good to see.
I've seen penguins at aquariums.
You get pretty close. Stinky.
African.
Stinky. Oh, like
okay.
fish, man.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Stinky.
Seals, too, stinky.
Yeah, dude.
African ungulates.
Ungulates?
Ungulates.
Like gazelles and stuff.
Such as giraffes and zebras. Giraffes.
Yes.
Man who's only ever like said giraffe.
Yeah, only have a red giraffe in
Yeah.
his life. The giraffe?
Giraffes and
Zebras.
zebras. The little things in glass tanks, such as lizards, frogs, and insects.
That is
They
also
are good to see.
That is also good, yes.
Coral reef aquarium tanks.
Yeah.
Even better if they have clownfish.
Well, you ain't
I
wrong.
guess.
You ain't wrong. Weirdly, I think the
You can't trust this next person.
Yeah.
Profile picture, elephant.
Well,
First
elephants are good.
sentence. Elephants are a standout for me. Yeah, no shit.
Elephant Joe.
That's it. Elephants are good.
Yeah.
I will say, like, we went to when we went up north.
Yeah.
The Australian Zoo in Queensland.
Oh,
the
yeah.
one, like
Great zoo.
The like Irwin family kind of run. Incredible zoo.
Yeah,
Like I
really
was like,
good.
I was like, oh yeah, this is could be. It's so good.
Is that the
it's
zoo-
incredible. If you're around there or you lived, go there. It's so good.
Is that
it's
the
such a fun zoo?
Is that the zoo that has a bunch of wild roaming lizards? Or is that a zoo I went to on the Gold Coast once? Like, you know, you go somewhere where there's like a lot of pigeons.
Yeah.
That many pigeons, but they're big lizards. Somewhere on the Gold Coast to go there.
That also sounds good, but
It was awesome.
I don't think I saw that many.
Okay.
Any roaming lizards in the Australian
It was
zoo.
cool.
I like this guy who loves the zoo so much, but also he loves just like relatively basic animals.
What, like a dog?
He's got so this is his whole post. I'm on a forum.
Yeah.
Very specifically, bison, lions, snow leopards, condors, tortoises, in brackets, any species will do.
Oh yeah, these all sound great. Yeah, these are
Yeah,
great
I'd love
animals.
to see
I want to see all of these.
Emus,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good.
red wolves,
Yeah.
rhinoceroses,
Yeah.
in brackets, any species will do.
Yeah, dude. That person's easily pleased, and so am I.
Wild equids.
Oh, okay.
Any species will do, although
Okay.
horses and asses are preferred
I mean,
over
yeah.
zebras and
He wants to see
domesticated.
horses more than he wants to see zebras. This guy's a fucking maniac.
Oh, you want to see horses and asses?
Yeah.
So mules?
Preferred over zebras or domesticated equids.
Wait, so we want to see wild mules?
He
Wait,
wants to
what's
see
an
what?
ass? Is that a mule?
It's a mule.
Yeah.
It's a mule.
Alright.
Or donkey.
Sorry,
Okay.
ass.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, what?
I think an ass is a donkey.
Yeah, so it's not a mule. So it's a donkey.
It's a donkey.
Okay.
Because a donkey's not a mule. A mule's what happens if a donkey and a horse
Yeah.
bone down.
Yeah.
Then you get a mule.
Elephants, any species will do.
I mean, that's like fair.
Bears, any
Any
species
species
will
will
do,
do.
except
What?
sun bears.
No, what? You have this man's. I don't like him anymore. I disagree.
he
Sun
then-
Bear's the best fucking bear. I will fight. Police to your horse? A 10+ year member of Zoo Chat?
Hey,
I'm coming for you. You've made an enemy. You've made a very powerful enemy right now. I will come for you. Sun bears are the best bears. They've got long tongues. They always look derpy, like they've been hit by a car or something. Their one eye's going that way, one eye's going that
They are
way.
a good
And
bear.
they're like, "Bleh." They're great and I love them.
I hate him too.
You've made two very powerful enemies right now.
All right, he's like, yeah, go see tigers as
Bless
well,
your
or
horse,
leopards,
you
jaguars, or
shit.
cougars in a pinch. So that was very specifically. Then he says non-specifically everything except pygmy goats and chimpanzees.
What the fuck, dude?
What's wrong with you?
Who is this guy?
You've made three powerful enemies
Who
right
would
now.
want to go to the zoo and not see a fucking chimpanzee?
Or a pygmy goat.
Or a
That's
goddamn
like the
sun
best
bear.
kind of goat.
Google sun bear.
I know what a sun
you
bear
should Google
looks
sun
like.
bear. You need to be refreshed.
I
They're
know.
all good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
stupid
bear.
dog.
Good bear.
Sun bears are the bears that sort of look like a guy but fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Yes. That was my desktop wallpaper for ages. With
Bro,
a big
pygmy goats are awesome.
I know.
That's a full goat, but small. I hate this guy. Pleistocene horse?
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Yeah. Hope you have a bad day. I hope you don't get to go to the zoo the next time you plan to go to the zoo.
I hope it's like closed or whatever, or it's raining.
Yeah.
Someone has said, hey, try and see a river red hog.
Okay.
Sorry,
I would love to.
Sorry, a
doing my
red
best.
river hog. A
Yes.
red river hog.
I would also
Yeah.
love to see that too.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy loves cool shit. He's like, yeah, you want to see a black mamba.
Oh,
You're going to
yeah.
want to see a rhino.
Oh,
Yeah, big time.
Giant anteater?
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be cool to see.
Any species of an otter.
I agree.
Can you shake hands with the otters at the Melbourne Zoo?
Huh?
There's one zoo somewhere where the otter puts its hand through a little hole and you can shake it. I don't know if that's something you can do at the Melbourne Zoo. You can certainly watch them eat a baby chicken, which is pretty cool.
Like
Like a chick, like a baby chicken. And they just throw it in and the otters just like tear it to shreds.
like it's a lie.
I don't remember.
It's the horse eating a chicken.
Well, it's a horse eating a chicken sort of crazy. Otters eating a chicken is just sort of like, it's just like violence, I guess.
You tricked me with your excitement. I got caught up in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the zoo's going to be awesome.
yes.
All right, what's happening at D23?
Yeah.
So that's zoo chat, and yes, there'll be fucking zoo episodes. Don't
Yeah,
even.
don't worry, of course,
We're
we're gonna-
figuring out when we got to do zoo times
Don't
because,
fucking
like,
sweat
these
your little
bugger-lugs-
fucking
Yeah.
dicks on it.
Exactly, these bugger-lugs are going to the UK.
Yeah, exactly. So
soon,
we
you know,
can't
we're also on our other show. We are doing a live show in Melbourne
That's
on the
true.
22nd of August
At Comedy
There
Republic.
you go, 6:30 p.m.
Come on.
You don't want to
Have a
fire up
feed.
Google if this sound. Oh, it's in Melbourne,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
where
yeah,
Comedy
yeah, yeah,
Republic
yeah, yeah.
is. And if you're like, I'm in Melbourne, I could go see the boys. You just got to head to Google, type in Comedy Republic, plumbing the Death Star.
Yeah.
And you hit enter.
Oh, there it is.
Right there.
Buy a
Look.
ticket,
Yeah.
bada bing, bada boom, come see
Bit
us
of show
live.
notes, but you could just do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you guys are going to the UK with a friend of the show, James from the Weekly Planet.
Yep.
And then after that we got like a very small window because Johnny Baby, my Johnny Baby is
Yeah.
very due after that.
Yeah.
soon.
You don't want to be at the zoo when Johnny Baby's due, as the rhyme goes.
So we got a small window.
We've got a little window to go to the zoo,
But it's
we
gonna
will-
happen.
We will
I
do
don't
it.
know if anyone knows about due dates, but they give you one. But
Can we get any-
it can go from like anywhere from, hey, is your baby currently like 27 weeks? You go, yeah, why? Well, guess what? It can happen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're like, but that sounds so tiny. Like, it's very
it'll be little.
Little.
When it
Fit into a
comes,
butter dish.
yeah,
Yes.
when it comes to due dates, I'm far more familiar with the 2010
Yeah.
Todd Phillips classic due
Oh,
date.
yes, sorry, Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
remake of the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Because Todd Phillips loves to remake movies, but then
Yes,
call
he
him another
does.
thing and be
Love
like, I was
to.
influenced by this movie.
Yeah,
no
loves
shit.
it. Loves
You made
it.
it again.
Yeah.
Either make like he loves that film, so he wants to redo it, and either does like pretty much a
Yeah.
a due date was kind of like, well, there was just that just again,
Yeah.
or he's like, you know what, I'm gonna make that, but if it was a slightly different, like old school,
Yeah,
Parody
exactly.
Fight Club.
It's fine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
Joker, which is
Well,
King
he's-
of Comedy
you know,
and Taxi Driver. Yeah.
He recently said that Joker's never going to become the clown prince of crime or
Yeah.
whatever. He
That's
was just
awesome.
like, yeah, my Joker isn't the Joker. Okay, why'd you call your movie Joker?
Why'd
then?
you do
money,
that, dude?
I guess money and funding from Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
yeah.
My Joker, even though Bruce Wayne was in the first movie, he's never gonna fucking talk to Batman.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's good stuff.
And
So,
this other character, it's Harley Quinn, and she's never gonna be Harley Quinn.
No, don't you dare think about it.
Maybe that's awesome.
Straight off the bat.
Yes.
And these are in no order, like I keep saying, so this isn't how they were actually announced, I don't think.
Yeah.
To start the D23 chat,
20 minutes in.
let's focus on the biggest announcement of the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters, the only thing that will definitely be good,
Yeah.
and the only thing I trust. And that is that Avatar 3 now has an official title.
Bro.
So it was rumored for years that it was like
Bro.
the Seed Bearer or something.
Yeah.
Or Avatar
I think
3
they're
cum
seeds.
load.
Yeah. I went. This is a little side note, but this is a funny story. I traveled recently. I went to Thailand, and I got a money card for going over there, like a travel card. And when I was getting it,
Oh shit! I gotta sort one of those out for the UK.
yeah.
dude.
The lady was explaining it to me, and she was talking about putting money on it.
Yeah.
And she was like a kind of maybe in her 40s, and she was like, "Yeah, so if you want to drop a fat load," and then she obviously finished the sentence of money into your account.
Yeah.
But the pause between load and money, dude, it went for a million years. If you want to drop a fat load
Of money.
of money into your account,
She knew she cooked it. You knew she cooked
But
it.
we're in the bank.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
I
oh
can't be
no,
like,
we've
bro,
cooked
fat
it.
load.
She's like, yeah, you want to just really ejaculate a big fat load of money.
Money into your account.
If you want to unload a huge money shot onto
Yeah.
Your account.
your account,
Yeah. Just like
Coins.
the fattest ropes of cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it was very funny.
if you want to rim my ass to the bank,
Yeah. And by that I mean putting a lot of money in your card.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
cool. Yeah, I was there.
Okay, I got it. You didn't need to. I know what rimming the bank means. Okay.
Avatar 3, which is now Avatar Fire and Ash.
Nice.
So what they did here was they showed some concept art, and there was no official details of the sequel revealed.
Good.
We did get a release date on the title,
Yeah.
obviously. So it's coming out the 19th of December, 2025. So not that long to wait, just over a year.
That's great.
And James Cameron
Yeah.
did roll in and show off some concept art.
The concept art is freaky. It's awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite piece of the concept art is they're riding the big eagles, and there's like a fucked up sky jellyfish
Yeah.
that's tangling one of them up. That's so cool.
So the Ash people are Na'vi that wear like weird masks and stuff too. It's noted that it takes clear inspiration from traditional Native American ghost dances.
Okay. It's gonna be so good. Dude, I'm so excited for this movie.
Yeah.
Avatar movies are all sick. They rock. They're great.
There's so many good things happening.
Yeah.
Going to the zoo, having a kid. Avatar 3's coming.
Yeah, you can take your kid to
Hat-trick.
Avatar 3.
Damn.
Whoa!
Johnny Baby will be 1.
Oh, I know.
One of
Johnny
the
Baby's
first
going to be like,
memories.
yeah. Oh, it's going to be. Yeah.
It's
man.
going to get
You're
ads
gonna
real
cry.
bad.
Oh, he's going to be like, his first words are like, why am I not an Avatar? And I'm like, I don't know, buddy. Me too.
Just imagine that, like, you know, the baby stare, but like you can see Avatar and they're just like, that's gonna be your baby. It's
Yeah,
gonna make
yeah.
it so strong.
His first words are going to be Jake Sully. And I'm like, Jake
Yes, good child.
Now, these next 3 titles, let me know what you think they have in common.
Okay.
Frozen,
Sully. Oh, yeah.
Hercules,
Oh, yeah.
The Greatest Showman.
Okay. I was like, oh, are these all the next ones that are getting a live action
They should
treatment?
do a live action adaptation of The Greatest
But I was
Showman.
like, but that one was live action.
These are. I think I know the answer. These are all live musicals. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting stage adaptations in
Stage-
2025.
Stage adaptations.
So if you live near Broadway or off Broadway in 2025, pop down to your local theater and see these shows.
Yeah.
Frozen, Hercules, Greatest Showman.
I was like, what? All right.
What's the Greatest Showman song that's everywhere?
This is me.
Oh, yeah.
You can have a beard, but that's chill.
Yeah.
We're freak show guys. Freak show guys together.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Is that the one that's in Deadpool as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Tell
Hold
you
on
what,
to your,
Deadpool, we're freak
hold
show
on to your
guys.
asses. It's about to begin or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a freak show song.
Yeah.
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 You know,
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have had wild theories about. So Deadpool and Wolverine. I look. I
A
gotta.
little sidestep with the
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Just 'cause we
Deadpool
spoke-
and Wolverine. This is our side podcast. And another thing about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. Oh,
People have some really strange and confusing theories
yeah.
about everything with Deadpool and Wolverine. Like people being like, "Oh, the reason that one of the Deadpool spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. You've seen
Oh,
it.
they've seen it.
Yeah.
They know.
They know.
One of the Deadpools at the end is wearing the Greatest Showman outfit.
Yeah,
and
dude.
that's actually not a reference to the fact that Hugh Jackman's the Greatest Showman. It's a reference to the fact that they were only allowed to use 5 seconds of that song in the movie. For some reason. They're both owned by Disney. Disney could fucking put the whole fucking movie in Deadpool if they wanted.
They should have. They should have had a scene where Deadpool was like, "Hey, can I show you something on my phone?" And he holds up his phone to the camera, and we watch The Greatest Showman.
I recently saw a movie that has that as like a
That's
thing
great.
that keeps happening, where they keep being like, "Hey, did you see this video that I got on my phone?" And then it's just a still shot where they're clearly not moving their hand.
Yeah.
So it's like a still shot of like a phone, and then the part of the movie that you're watching is on
That's
their phone.
awesome.
And that was like 4 times
That's
in the
funny.
movie.
That's good
great.
stuff.
That's
Anyway.
great. Oh yeah, one of those. I'm like, okay, yeah, that Greatest Showman, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is us.
Yeah, this is us. We're all freaks now.
Freak show, a freak
I was like,
show.
Frozen seems a bit delayed.
Yeah.
Hercules, I'm like, all right,
Surely there's like a Hercules on ice at some point.
seems a bit delayed. Unless is there a new?
New Hercules. It probably will be.
Isn't there a
sometime
live
soon.
action one like based on the Disney one? Yeah.
I think it's
DeVito's,
DeVito's back. That's
right?
true. Yeah. So probably that's
Okay.
going to come out, and they're trying to do some weird
Okay.
corporate synergy between their theatrical productions and their
like
movies.
Frozen, they're doing a third.
Yeah, that's one of the announcements.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get to it today, but yeah, Frozen 3 is
well, today for us. Next week for you.
next week for you. Yeah, Frozen 3 is coming.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, it's cool, I guess.
While we continue to strike while the iron's hot for base of speculation, the next thing I have written down here is Percy Jackson Season 2.
Fantastic. I saw one episode.
So Season 2, get this, they're adapting what looks like the second book in the series, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters.
Damn,
That's
dude.
exciting for the Percy Jackson heads out there. First season obviously dealt with the Lightning Thief.
No, is that the movie?
Yeah, but that's the book.
Isn't he the Lightning Thief?
Yeah.
Is he the fucking
No, isn't
Lightning
he like
Thief?
the son of... No, he's the son of the Lightning Boys.
Wasn't the Lightning Thief? Oh, no, that's the guy who stole fire from
Okay,
the
I've accidentally searched for Percy Jackson.
That's about the same.
Tell me what Percy Jackson.
First appearance, the Lightning Thief.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay, because that was the first book, and then they made the movie, which is the first book, and then some.
I think so. Here's what I know
And
about
people
Percy
didn't
Jackson and the
like-
Lightning Thief.
people didn't like the
Some
movie?
people really like those books.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Some people didn't like the movie, though.
Yes.
The movie, everyone was like, no.
I don't think it adapted the books quite well enough.
There was
I don't know.
a small subset or a large subset of the Percy heads who were like, yay, we're getting a TV series.
I think I think so. I think if I was
They did the thing that has become a recent thing with adaptations of they're like, oh, the TV series will be good because then they don't need to cut
yeah.
stuff out of the books. They can just film everything.
Meander. They can meander.
But you fucking sacks of shit that think like that, you were fucking eating up that Harry Potter ass
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
sucking the ass out of those movie series.
What are
and
you
they got
talking
so
about?
much out of the books. But
It's,
then when they changed the ending of the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which removes the... sorry, spoilers. removes the fact that Voldemort died like a regular fucking guy because turns out Voldemort a bitch.
Yeah.
They changed that in the movie,
Yeah.
so then he did die like a god or whatever, and that defeated the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Which actually makes sense to me. Why would you change that?
Okay.
Yeah.
How did he die in the books?
In the books, he dies in a duel in the same way, like he's fighting Harry, and Harry
Yeah.
knows that, like.
One of them
I
has
think
to die
Harry-
or whatever.
But I think at that point, if I remember correctly, I haven't read the books in 15 years.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
Was that the one?
Because Harry, I think in the books, knows the Elder Wand doesn't belong to Voldemort. So he rolls into that fight not scared. Like it's the first time he's ever brave to face Voldemort. Well, Voldemort's like, I'm going to fucking ice this
I'm
kid.
going to kill this little boy. Yeah.
And then Harry ends up deflecting whatever spell back onto Voldemort, and then he just dies. And his body, like, he just dies like a guy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Like he doesn't become like...
He doesn't explode. He doesn't. He just like
It's not a
he just
theatrical
leaves. Yeah.
epic
Yeah, okay.
death.
And
It's
then
like...
the movies? He
In the
gives, I know he
movies-
gives
I don't
Draco
remember.
a hug.
That's earlier.
That's
He's
a
still alive.
awesome scene, dude. He's having the time of his fucking life.
He's still alive when that happens.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
That scene's so
Harry-
And then he
funny.
meets...
Harry and Voldemort jump off the
go,
castle.
Let's finish this. Wow!
And then when does he go to like the Matrix white subway in the sky and he meets Dumbledore's a goblin?
yeah.
Dumbledore shows him a goblin.
Who's
Yeah.
a goblin?
The goblin's
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
He's like, this is what Voldemort looks like really. He's a
Yeah.
goblin.
No, that's because I think that's meant to be a symbolization.
Oh my god.
I think that's meant to symbolize the Horcrux that was in Harry.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that
It's been a long
weird
time.
Yeah.
thing dies.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's like, well, Harry, you can fucking stay dead, or you can go back to being
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
He kills Harry. Yeah, that's in the woods, where I think the other battle is just like in the hall in Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But then in the movie, it's not in front of anyone. Where in the book, I think it's in front of everyone.
Ron's so scared of getting cocked.
Yeah. He's so
scared of getting
But
cocked.
Harry Potter does the same fucking thing that Lord of the Rings does, which I totally forgot about until I rewatched Lord of the Rings recently, where it's just like, oh, the heroes are being sacks of shit and you don't like them. It's because they're wearing a thing that makes them upset.
Makes them
Yeah,
pretty much.
They're wearing a Horcrux makes you a and carrying the One Ring makes you a
Yeah. It's almost like maybe one of those is not good writer.
Maybe they just took a kind of very obvious fantasy trope and then adapted it for a boarding school setting.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this criticism of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief movie, which says it likens it to a Harry Potter parody book and dubbing it Benjamin Sniddlegrass and the Cauldron of Penguins? Is that a sick burn?
I think this person thinks they're funny.
Yeah, I think that
they will never understand that they are not.
Oh, I think they're actually quite famous and successful and are funny.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Well, this is their one mistake then, I guess. What's next?
Yeah.
What's next? Yeah, that was Mark Commode that said that.
I don't know who that is.
Famous film critic.
Good for
Who
Mark
likes good
Commode.
movies, but also I guess likes saying bad jokes.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Now this one's a good one.
Okay.
This one was a little bit of magic for everyone there in Hall, whatever it's called, the D23.
Whole D?
The whole D23.
Yeah. Whole didn't he?
Yeah.
This is about a good friend of the show
Yeah.
exploring the globe whilst performing extraordinary stunts. It looks dangerous, and it's coming in 2025, and that is David Blaine. Do not attempt.
Fantastic.
That's awesome,
That's
dude.
great. Why we love a man who looks sleepy?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. He's a sleepy magician. Because I guess it's like he's so sleepy
What?
that like magic is easy for
Was
him.
this your card? Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, let's explore Zamet's magician where he's just as surprised by the outcome of his tricks. Is this your card? Yeah. Fuck, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude, I'm so good.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Exactly. Wow, I'm that good.
Yeah.
David Blaine's been arrested on 2 separate occasions for allegations of the manner that you would expect. Whilst both times no charges were made. Hey, if you're getting arrested twice, there's probably something there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great news for David Blaine.
Great news for David Blaine. Great news for Disney.
Yeah.
Good
Good
work.
stuff. Good stuff.
Yay. Glad that that's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2025, that's soon.
Soon, next year, baby.
Hooray.
Then we're getting a legacy sequel to a reboot. Or remake, I guess.
Yeah.
Because in 2003, they remade a little movie called Freaky Friday. And in 2025, we're getting a sequel to Freaky Friday starring Lindsay Lohan. I said Lohan. Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
Hey, Lohan.
Yes.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
That's wrong, too.
Lohan.
Yeah.
Lohan. Okay, you're saying it too much.
Lohan. Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
You're saying
Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan. I feel like I've got like a piece of rebar in my brain, and I'm just saying gibberish to the two of you. Lindsay Lohan. Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. We all got the rebar.
Lindsay.
All 3 of us.
Lindsay.
Lindsay Lohan.
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 Lindsay Lohan.
And Jamie Lee Curtis are returning
Yeah.
in Freakier Friday,
That
which sounds like
rules.
something we've named.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that makes like a bigger spin-off, and so then we get like, say, I don't know,
Freakiest?
no, but like Ryan Reynolds and Michael from Arrested Development doing like the Changer Up.
The change up.
The Changer Up?
The re-change up.
Re-change up?
More changed up.
Oh,
yeah.
More changed up.
Yeah.
Great pitch, dude. You knocked that one out of the
It's a
park.
brainstorm. There's no bad ideas.
Yeah, dude.
We're just
No
seeing
noise.
what sticks right now.
Yeah. So I've just gone to write that one on the board, and this one
More
didn't
changed
stick.
up is better than Changer Up. So
How's that staying on the board?
Well, that was the starting point, though. So that one's allowed to stay up on the board.
I think this is a toxic writer's room. I'll say it.
there's a bit of a bias here. You know?
yeah, I don't know if I like
Anti-Jackson sentiment. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
It's
okay.
getting a theatrical release too, which is
I
surprising.
think that's fun. I mean, sure.
And so
like,
it's it's the same characters, just X many years later, and they're going to be like, "Hey, it was crazy when I was you and you were me." Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I realized that maybe you did have it better than maybe
actually,
you do have it.
Thinking about it now.
Well, presumably, they're going to realize that something. They're going to be like, this time, well, we just need to learn a lesson again, and then
it'll be different.
It'll be different.
It is funny to be like a woman in her 80s versus like how old's Lindsay Lohan?
How old do you think Jamie Lee Curtis is? A woman in her 80s.
How old is Jamie Lee Curtis?
Not 80.
Dude.
70?
She's
old.
70 or late 60s, right?
She's 65.
Right, yeah, I was going to say, like mid-60s.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought she was so...
That's Harrison Ford's age.
Yeah, dude.
And he started acting when he was 40.
Yeah. Okay.
80. You look at Jamie Lee Curtis.
Show me Jamie Lee Curtis.
All right, I'll show you
rebar
Jamie.
wiggles a bit.
80.
80.
Okay, she's not 80.
She's in the fucking Borderlands movies in cinemas now. If you're quick, you gotta be real quick.
Yeah, streaming tomorrow.
Yeah. It's just funny that in the first Freaky Friday, it was like, you're a teenager and I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And then in this one, it's going to be like, you're an adult and I'm a slightly older adult.
Yeah, I'm an adult, but harder.
Like there's,
It's gonna be a boomer and millennial.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, dude, the jokes. They're gonna be crazy. And then if they do a Freakiest Friday, I guess that'd be like Jamie Lee Curtis is dying, and that's like the freakiest Friday I can think of.
We gotta swap back, otherwise I'll die instead.
That's like the freakiest.
Like on your deathbed, man, you got it easy. You're gonna leave this. You're leaving this mortal coil soon.
Yeah, but you get a couple more years.
That's so you don't know what it's like to appreciate.
Oh no! Fuck! Let's learn a lesson. You're dying.
Yes, I'm gonna outlive my daughter. I get 20 more years of life.
Tell me that's not the freakiest Friday you can think of. Mom, please.
Doing.
And then she just pulls the plug.
Learn a lesson.
No.
So we got a lot of the original cast coming back to reprise a role in Freakier Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Including Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, Lindsay Lohan,
Lindsay Lohan,
Lindsay Lohan, Lindsay.
We got Gibbs from NCIS coming back as Jamie Lee Curtis's
can you
husband.
just quickly Google that actor and can you get him and maybe like allegations?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure maybe not good.
Brother.
Or am I thinking of someone else in that similar?
I think you might be
his co-actor?
slandering this man.
Oh, was it maybe he's like a co-actor in that? In the NCI.
I'll find out. You keep going. I'll go be on controversy watch.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe I'm thinking of the other actor, but I'm pretty sure there was maybe somebody. Anyway. Yeah. Well, okay. Jack's on that. What happened next? What's happening?
So
No. Okay, never mind.
this man has.
Why am I in incognito mode? Was I watching pornos? I guess it's on point.
Yeah.
Go on. What?
He brought his dog to work and the dog bit a crew member, and then one of the other cast members was like,
Okay.
I wanted your dog off the set, and now it's bit a crew member. And then Mark was like, I'm a producer, the dog stays.
The dog can bite whoever they like.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Checks out to me.
Yeah. Yeah, look, hey, if Biden's dog can keep biting all the secrets, like service, hey, whatever.
If you're in a position of power, your dog can bite whoever it likes.
I
don't make the rules, dude. I don't make the rules. What's next?
Yeah. So,
So yeah, Mark Harmon. That's a crazy name because his dog be harming the cast.
I think I'm thinking of his, one of his other NCIS.
No, it sounds like it because he clashed with.
Look, the controversy there is about his dog. I'm not thinking about that at all. I'm thinking of something else.
But that's why the crew member,
I'm thinking of someone else.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I think they got fired.
Okay, damn.
Anyway.
Well, because the person who complained about the dog on set got fired for that, apparently. Allegedly.
That's crazy,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Based on that one comment I saw.
Yeah.
Anyway, Up next, we got the live action, as I've written here, Lily and Stitch movie, which I believe is meant to be Lilo.
Yeah. Stitch looks really ugly in the teaser that we've seen.
I think Stitch looks good.
Really?
Like,
I think he
in
looks like ugly
comparison?
Sonic.
You gaslit me because before we pressed play, you were like, "Yeah, dude, they made Stitch look fucking awful." And I was like, "Yeah, dude," and then we watched. I was like, "Oh no, he looks normal."
I think he looks gross to me.
Okay.
Well, here's a little bit of
Yeah.
information that might. I mean, it is a Disney thing, so it's hard to say what's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
It's the Marcel the Shell with Shoes on director.
Oh, okay.
The movie's
good.
coming out in 2025, and Zach Galifianakis has been signed on as an undisclosed role.
I guess he'll play one of the two aliens.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
he'll be
there's
one of
those
those.
two bumbling aliens.
Yeah, because I watched that recently. Because it was one of those Disney films that I hadn't really
Yeah.
seen, and I'm like, it's a bit of a, I don't know, it's a bit of a nothing movie.
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing much happens.
I think
don't
it's
know.
very important to a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's a sort of
which is
hangout
why I was
movie,
like, I
yeah.
really want to watch it because I'm like,
Yeah.
it's one of those ones I just completely missed when I was a kid. So I was like, but I don't know, it didn't gel with me.
Yeah, fair enough.
But then again,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
definitely not their target audience. Like at all.
Well, I mean, obviously Disney makes a lot of really shitty live action movies, so their track record isn't great here. But maybe it's a good director, so maybe this one will be a bit of fun.
And it kind of makes sense in that it's just like if they're doing a live action where you've got the CGI little monster guy, and then you've got everyone else who is a human.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably one of the easier ones to live
Kind
action.
of like
Some
makes
of the-
more sense than say the Lion King.
Yeah,
Even though it was like one of the better films in the world, but
Yeah,
Lion
obviously.
King making that an animated but CGI monstrosity didn't seem to make sense to
Gross.
me. But hey,
I ain't no movie producer.
I'm not making a Billy. So what do I know, right?
Exactly.
A bunch of people that provided voices for the original film are also just being recast.
Oh, sick.
Sorry.
So they're acting
not
in the...
they're not playing the original.
Yeah.
So
That makes
But
sense.
they're still in the film.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like
that's
yeah.
nice.
So the original voice actors for
Tia Carrera?
Yeah.
But that makes sense, obviously. You couldn't get the same person who played
a
Lilu.
little, a little Lilu.
Lilo.
Lily, I think he wrote.
He said Lily.
Yeah,
but
I wrote
it's
Lily.
Lilo.
Yeah,
Sure.
Lilo.
Lilo and Stitch.
You sure it's not Lily and Stitch?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Stitch.
Lohan. Lindsay Lohan.
And like
Lohan Lila.
yeah. So some of the original voice casts are coming back into the live action film, playing different roles. But it's nice to have them involved.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice move.
And Zach Galifianakis in an undisclosed role, but
Yeah.
he'll be
It'll
one
be
of
one of the
aliens.
silly aliens. Yeah.
God, he's so silly.
He's a silly guy.
I hope
dude.
he's playing Alan from The Hangover.
I hope he's playing like, I don't know. Yeah, Lilo.
Yeah, I think he's Lilo, Lilo, and Stitch.
Yeah, Lilo. That's
Wolfpack motherfuckers or whatever his catchphrase is.
I think that's it. I think that's actually it.
I went like wrestling, like the DJ. No, okay. What are we doing?
The Hangover.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Alan.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wolfpack,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, Wolfpack motherfucker. Where's that fucking groom?
I gave you
yeah.
drugs or whatever, right?
Oh.
Vegas is crazy.
He's on the roof?
Mike Tyson's got a lion?
Tiger?
Yeah, that's what I meant. What's next?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of movies that look disgusting, this
Oh,
one
yeah.
actually looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Could be
On
anything.
March the 21st. Why did that sound weird? 2025. Snow White live action comes out.
Yeah.
And brother, they have fucked this one up.
Looks bad. Looks bad. I've seen a lot of people online being like, the reason that the dwarfs look bad is Peter Dinklage's fault, forgetting that Peter Dinklage is a man and Disney is a company. Peter Dinklage was like, it's demeaning, or something to this effect, like it's demeaning for a little person to play a dwarf in a movie like this.
Right.
And then Disney has instead cast CGI monsters for the dwarfs in the Snow White story. And people are like, I think the particular phrasing people are using is Peter Dinklage climbed the ladder and then pulled it up behind him. Forgetting that Peter Dinklage did not make Snow White.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage is just like a guy, and Disney is no one's best friend. It is just a company. So, yeah, anyway.
I did see some people like talking about like Snow White's casting and CGI makes these guys look like the fucking G's, bro. And then it was like a screenshot of the Snow White and the Huntsman dwarves.
Yeah.
Which features like Nick Frost and stuff.
Snow White and the Huntsman, really bad movie, but also a sort of crazy movie whenever you rewatch it. It's got some really weird CGI and landscapes.
Why didn't they just get something like what they did with Gimli from Lord of the Rings? What's his name? John something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta assume that basically.
I mean, yes, that involved, I guess, the certain in camera effects, and then.
No, I think what it was is that basically they were like, okay, so Peter Dinklage has, quote unquote, kicked up a stink about who we cast as the dwarves.
Yeah.
So if we cast people, little people, then we're doing exactly what Peter Dinklage said.
Yeah.
If we don't cast little people, we are taking jobs from little people. So let's cut out the middleman and go horrible CGI guys, and offend nobody.
Actually, what happened
and make nobody happy.
But why didn't they just do what they did with Lord of the Rings?
Well, because then you'd be casting
they just got one actor, but you could just cast whoever.
No, but if you cast a regular-sized person, then you're taking a job from a little person. If you cast a little person,
Joel Zammett, 2012. The dwarves I was just talking about. The dwarves were played by actors of average height who had their faces digitally attached to smaller bodies. This caused a protest from the little people of America.
Okay.
So they're not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Peter Dinklage was like, it's demeaning to play a dwarf.
Okay.
So they were like, well, we can't cast little people. And so Disney, in an effort to offend nobody, has done the worst possible option, really.
Why didn't they just go to say the little people of America and be like, well, what is the best? What do you guys want to see?
I guess
what's the best middle ground here?
I guess that would be corporate oversight on their part.
Maybe they did, and the little people of America wanted to get their revenge on Disney, and they were like, I think CGI monstrosities will be the best thing.
Yeah. I
guess
if it sort of looks like Snow White found herself in a particular kind of hell, that would make for a good movie for kids. Anyway, it looks bad.
I would also just like to say a lot of people came for Rachel Zegler's casting, and I think that she easily is looks the best part of this film.
Yeah.
You've also got Gal Gadot, who
not an actor.
Yeah, stinky. Stinky in so many ways.
Hello, Bruce. I'm here to.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
miss me,
Miss me.
Miss me, Snow White?
What I liked about the trailer is that they didn't show witchified.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Evil Queen. And you're like, what, is that meant to be a big reveal?
I think it's probably she's also going to be a CGI, is what I would guess.
Oh, yeah, she'll be CGI.
What they could have done with makeup and prosthetics, they'll probably do with CGI, and it'll look gross.
Yeah. Have this apple, Snow White.
Have this apple. It will make you asleep.
Miss me?
Miss me?
That's all of truth.
Awesome stuff.
Great, good stuff. Can't wait to not watch that.
Yeah, that movie, it's not for us.
Now, this is a total change of pace from the last couple of movies, because this one, I think, aligns more with our tastes. And I'm saying this despite the fact I have not seen earlier entries in this film franchise.
I'm intrigued.
But after the the commercial failure of the second film, and I think the first one, I think it made money, but not heaps.
Yeah.
Tron Ares is coming out.
Okay. The only thing I've heard about Tron Ares is that Jared Leto is back, I think, which stinks. Yeah, because Jared Leto was in Tron.
Incorrect.
No, I'm thinking of Blade Runner. Excuse me. Forgive me.
I watched that recently. Actually watched it kind of basically after watching Deadpool Wolverine. It was really nice watching a film that was good.
Someone cared about it.
Yeah.
Somebody was attempting to make art instead of content.
But, it didn't make money. So what do I know?
Terrible film.
Garbage.
Tron Legacy rocks. Tron Legacy is such a fun movie.
Okay, so Tron made $50 million off a $17 million budget.
That's the original.
That's the first
Tron.
That's the original Tron. So 1982 Tron. So Tron.
Tron.
Tron, Lindsay Lohan. Tron, Lindsay Lohan.
We gotta stop saying Tron because it sounds too much like John Tron, and I'm scared that we'll summon him.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the idea of talking to that man.
Oh, it makes me sick to my gut.
Not good. Okay, so Tron makes a lot of money.
It made not really. It made 50 million off 18 or 17 million.
That's a lot of money.
That's pretty good.
In 82?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when the budget's that high, you got to double it for marketing.
In 82?
Yes. That's fucking hot. This is post Star Wars, bitch.
I don't know if the marketing budget was as insane as it is now.
That's a good point.
Oh no. That double. That's an old rule. Now it's they keep falling back on the double, being it's just double the marketing.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's usually way more.
Damn.
I don't know enough to disagree.
That's why we constantly get the stuff now of people being like, oh yeah, the official budget of this film was
But isn't also
220 million, but actually it was closer to 450 million because they're hiding still.
isn't also like Trixie Hollywood accountant?
That's not that. Trixie Hollywood accounting is then when you
like, I know-
take the figure that it makes at the box office, and then you're like, yeah, but like this person has to take this.
Yeah, okay.
Because I know, like, if it was Forrest Gump, I remember the author.
It was like, officially it's never made any
He's like,
money.
it actually made a loss, and they wanted to get his second book. He's like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
If it made no money, no,
you don't want
cannot
that.
Take this. It doesn't make any money.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
but you're bankrupt now, whatever.
Anyway,
How about
still,
Tron Legacy? What did that do?
50 from.
So
17.
Tron was considered a moderate success at the box office.
Okay.
Crazy.
Tron Legacy was made for $170 million in
yeah.
2011 or something,
they-
which
they
everyone
made
was
that.
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah.
It made $400 million. So again, another moderate success, but not...
I really like Tron Legacy. I think it's a really fun movie.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of cool, weird shit going on. He goes into Tron, you know?
I haven't seen a single Tron.
Really?
Yeah,
I
me
think
neither.
you'd like Tron. I think you'd
reckon.
both like... I haven't seen Tron in years. I saw that when I was like...
Dude, the idea that someone goes into the fucking computer, that's awesome.
I just always imagine somebody with a screen with a bunch of like programs on it and just clicking on Tron. like I wonder what this is. Click, click. Whoa! But yeah, Tron Legacy is really good. Tron Legacy is one of the first examples of weird de-aging CGI.
Oh, yeah, right.
Where they de-aged Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
And he looks weird.
Yes.
But he's in the computer, so it
makes
doesn't
sense.
feel as strange.
Okay.
And it's really
well,
Tron
yeah.
Legacy is also really interesting to watch, I reckon, with Tron as an early version of the like Legacy sequel,
right,
because
yeah.
that's what it was, and it's got all of those characters from the first Tron in it. But anyway, Tron Legacy's fun, so I'm excited for Tron Ares. I like the Tron movies.
Got same actors back and
No.
whatnot, or never mind then.
So we have the return of Jeff Bridges.
Okay,
So Kevin Flynn or Flynn Rider or whatever his name is. Kevin
he-
Flynn?
is he like Jeff Bridges in the real world or in Tron?
So the plot of the new Tron movie is that AI has come out of the... Basically, the computers come out of the game.
Okay,
And at that point, the computer that comes out of the game runs into Jeff Bridges. But it's not apparent if he's also been out of the game.
okay.
So
Is
wait,
the
so
computer
you-
that comes out Tron? Because Tron's a guy.
Oh. Because so we're so used to when we go into computer, what if computer
We're
come
not
into
ready
us?
for computer come to us.
Tron Ares follows the highly sophisticated program Ares, who is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission, marking humankind's first encounter with AI beings. And Ares is Jared Leto, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the bad guy.
Okay.
Because I think Evan Peters, who plays Julian Dillinger,
Yes.
is the good guy.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder
Well-
if they'll include so in Tron Legacy, it ends with Jeff Bridges' son and his digital girlfriend coming into real.
Okay.
I wonder if that'll be in the movie.
I think that what they're probably going to do is mostly ignore the events of Tron
think you're
Legacy because
probably
it didn't make that much money. Everyone was really worried because they were like, or not really worried, they were like, it's not going to feel like a proper Tron movie.
Yeah.
Because also, Tron Legacy was directed by the Top Gun Maverick director and scored by Daft Punk. Daft Punk have broken up, and Joseph Kosinski
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
he's doing other stuff. He's not making Tron 3. But they were like, well, who are we going to replace Daft Punk with? And they went with 9 Inch Nails, which I think is a pretty good call.
Okay. That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
That was one of the
Oh,
big
yeah,
announcements at D23. They were like,
Okay.
you want music for... Yeah, it's
Always like
9
when,
Inch
yeah,
Nails.
it's like Trent Reznor, just like I'm doing the Facebook movie or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
No, but see,
Okay.
that's Trent Reznor.
Yeah.
This
I
wasn't
know,
like...
Just full nin.
yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't... Oh, yeah, it's not like... Trent Reznor and... What's his friend's name? Trent
Friend.
Reznor.
I don't know, dude.
And friend.
And friend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. And the director is unannounced yet.
No, the director is the director of Maleficent 2 and Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
less than ideal.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a stinky movie, but that's okay.
Hey, maybe he learnt.
Yeah,
from,
exactly.
everything that had come before.
Yeah.
And
His
this
last film made less than $1 million at the box office.
Well, there's a reason why Disney
starred
they call-
Daisy Ridley and Christopher Eccleston.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest bombs of all time, I think.
Well, there's a reason that Disney have hired him.
Yeah.
There has to be, you know.
They must trust his skills, what he's capable of.
Or he's at least a good company man.
Yeah,
That'll do what
exactly.
he says.
That'll take orders.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, you know what? The Bomb, it's okay. So Young Woman and the Sea was the movie I was just talking about. It was originally meant to be just for streaming, but then they were like, oh, this is good, so we'll show it in
Okay, that makes sense.
cinema. So it got a very limited release. That's okay. I was going to be like, that's crazy that bomb's so hard. Then,
Well, they were impressed by that film.
Yeah, for sure.
then we've got new Star Wars property. That's right, we're in the Star Wars zone now.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew. What if Star Wars was the Goonies?
Honestly, I think this looks fine. I think this looks fun.
Yeah.
I know that it is Disney doing Stranger Things. I get it. I'm across it.
Yeah.
But
That's allowed.
It's made for a specific audience. And so if it is a good version of the thing they're trying to make, great. That's awesome.
And is this also awesome? It's set post Return of the Jedi, and it is set at the same time as The Mandalorian, and they make that very clear.
No,
which means
that is not awesome.
You
know what that means? Crossovers.
Yeah.
If it was not that, because it's a big galaxy. The fact that there's going to be like, it's Grogu, there he is.
Yeah.
That's less
Less
appealing.
exciting. If they were just like, hey, we're doing Star Wars.
It's Johnny Grogu and John Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Sad when you go from being a Johnny to a John. That's growing up, I guess.
And John Bo Yoda. They're all there.
Johnny, John Bo. That's how it goes. Cradle to grave.
Yeah. Like in between, it's like from John to John Bo.
Yeah.
John Bo's?
Yeah, John Bo's.
Do you go like JOHN to a JON?
Or do you go JOHN to JONB?
It's JOHNBO.
I'm John Bo.
I'm John Bo.
John
John Bo.
John Bo.
And then John Bo.
Well, Grogu
yeah.
would be older than the Mandalorian, probably.
He should be John Bo, man. Grogu, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I want this to be fun. I want this to be good.
Well, you don't need to wait that long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Tron Ares, that comes out October 10, 2025.
Okay.
Skeleton Crew, which is what we're talking about now, comes out December 3rd with 2 episodes.
Okay.
December 3rd this year, 2024.
That looks pretty like again if so long as none of the kids are like, oh yeah, this is a young version of a lad we're gonna meet in some of the other films, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
The less connection, the better. If they're just like, damn, did you see what happened to the Death Star?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Or like you get like a news report or something like, it's filtered through to their suburban life.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Absolutely.
But if there's like, oh yeah, and there's a Luke Skywalker, I'm like, why?
Well, you've wrecked it.
So if they, or if it's, a kid just finds a lightsaber and turns it on and it's not Luke's, I'll be happy. If it's, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If it is Luke Skywalker, his saber, I'm like, that sucks. If it's like,
not
oh,
as
this
fun.
is the story about how Maz. Butthole eyes.
Yeah. Maz Kanata?
Yeah. This is the story of how she acquires Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I'll be less happy.
That stinks. But if they're just like, we are going for an 80s kids adventure movie. And obviously, when people have this complaint about Stranger Things too, where they're like, it's this idealized, nostalgia-fueled version of the 80s. Yeah, I get it. But if that's what this is, and they do a good version of that, then fuck yeah, that sounds awesome. But we'll see.
It is part of the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, and the Ahsoka universe, which means that
That's a Star Wars,
Yeah.
No, but as in, like, it's part of that, which is what Mandalorian and Grogu is meant to be a cap of. Remember how all the sagas were, like, building to a new movie? This is part of that one. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, I do not.
They did the thing where they announced 3 movies and then canceled 2 of them straight away.
Yeah.
But it was going to be like, oh, there's one that's about Rey 10 years later.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one that's going to be about Mandalorian and Grogu that's going to tie up all of the Star Wars TV stuff. And then I think there was going to be a Rebels movie?
Yeah.
Rebels live action
movie, yeah.
We're just going to tie up all of that stuff. Anyway, so the Skeleton Crew is part of the Mandalorian.
Well, I hope they don't connect
I'm
it.
still cautiously optimistic.
Okay, it's also created by John Watts, who you may know as the director of 500 Days of Summer and Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home. Oh wait, he didn't do 500 Days of Summer. That was the other. That was Mark Webb.
Yeah. Still.
He did the other Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
So this, okay. Well,
Look,
those
it's got
movies,
a lot.
those movies are some of the best movies of recent times.
That's true.
They made a lot of money.
They made people very rich. So good for them. I'm still cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Did he write it as well, or did he just direct those?
Spider-Man movies, he wrote the first one, but not the second and third.
Well, yeah, because
The first one's good.
The first one's, I like the first one. And the second, the second and the third one, it's like with a big cameo fuckfest. Well, he didn't write that. And I guess that wasn't maybe, I don't know, how involved was he with that idea of it being
he started an Onion News Network as a director.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it, though. I'm intrigued.
It's not a cameo fuckfest. I'll be nice.
What the fuck? He wrote the story for the new Final Destination that I didn't even know existed.
What the fuck?
Next year, there's a new Final Destination.
That's a little bit of bonus news for everybody at home.
Huh.
Yeah. You heard it here maybe first.
Yeah.
Weird. Shockingly.
We heard it here first, certainly.
Anyway, next we have The Mandalorian and Grogu, May 2022.
What? We missed it, boys. We missed it so bad.
May 2020, 2026.
2020.
May 2020, 2006.
What?
What are you saying? What are you fucking saying?
What am I saying?
May 2020.
So in 2026. In May of that year?
May 22nd.
Okay, May 22nd.
2026.
I don't know what just happened to my brain now. I don't think I'm well.
Okay.
May 22nd, 2026. The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is a theatrical Star Wars movie that is going to tie up
Everything
all of
together.
that
Yeah,
stuff. The teaser we got, the Razor Crest is back, which was a big plot point of the Mandalorian that it blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Grogu also it's his ship.
Yeah, okay.
It's the ship that he flies around in the
Sure.
first series.
Yeah.
The one that looks like the Mandalorian.
I said yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, it's also probably going to address like the fact that he doesn't take off his helmet anymore, even though there was a development. They've wrecked Mandalorian, and that's okay.
That's fine.
Grogu has apparently a full set of Mandalorian armor in the trailer that they showed at D23. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
you can't shoot Grogu with a gun. That's awesome.
Whoa.
What's going to happen with? Because they're going to have to age Grogu up.
Give Grogu like a human body?
No, but like as in like make him not a baby because they're going to have to kill Grogu.
Why?
Because of like the events of what's going to happen.
Kill Grogu. They don't have to kill Grogu. He could be doing his own thing.
He's just off. The space is big,
space
bro.
is
Space is big.
Yeah,
He's
big
off.
spaces. Why did they kill him?
But I feel like that with all the stuff that's happening and
Yeah.
like Luke not acknowledged, I don't know.
I mean, they could just be like, oh, he's going to retire, or he's just on one of those 12 planets that get blown up.
Yeah, exactly. Then maybe they just
Grogu fell in a hole, couldn't get out.
yeah, fell in a well.
Grogu fell in a well, couldn't get out. He landed upside down, so he just didn't see what happened in the sequel series.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the end.
Exactly.
Then he got back out of the hole, and then he teamed up with Ray.
Maybe the last time we see him, he's on what's the planet that gets blown up?
There's a bunch of them.
Coruscant?
He's on Coruscant having a little espresso, and then
No, Coruscant doesn't get blown up.
Coruscant.
The other one.
well, it gets blown up. Leia's home planet,
Yeah. Yeah.
the
That
main
one.
planet in the galaxy.
It's not, Coruscant's the main planet of the galaxy.
What's her planet then?
Her planet is Alderaan.
Alderaan, little espresso on
Oh,
Alderaan.
yeah. Naboo.
Yeah. Or he's on Naboo.
Yeah, he's on the
Little espresso on Naboo. He's gonna be drinking a little espresso
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a kind of mesh shirt and some shorts.
Yeah. Star Wars Corner's over and it's time to head to the MCU.
Okay, dude.
Oh, wait, fuck, sorry. No, I skipped over a thing. We're going back to Star Wars. Andor Season 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Krennic's back.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's exciting.
K2SO is back.
Okay.
Who?
He's
A
droid.
droid.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Saw Gerrera is also back.
Cool.
Okay.
Was he in Andor Season 1?
Yeah,
Was
Well, he's back again.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, he
Forrest
was.
Whitaker.
Yeah, first,
Yeah.
Dink, old mate goes to him and is like, "Brother, you got to help us out." And he's like, "I'm crazy now." It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, okay. So
2035 for this.
I like Ben Mendelsohn.
Me
I think
too.
He's a very good actor. But the last thing I did see him in was Secret Wars. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
really
did-
excited.
yeah.
I loved Andor heaps,
Yeah.
and I thought it was amazing. It's people talk about like Deadpool and Wolverine as being like exciting and it like made you love nerd shit. That's what Andor did for me. I remember watching Andor and being like, maybe Star Wars is fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
And then I watched Obi-Wan and I was like, nope. But anyway, so I'm excited for Andor season 2, but I also do remember in our baseless speculation on Andor, I said I reckon I'm gonna love season 1 and hate season 2. And Filoni's got his paws in season 2. I thought it was Filoni. Anyway, someone's got their paws in season 2 that didn't have them in season 1 because season 1 did so well. So who knows? Maybe it'll sink.
Yeah.
But I'm very, very excited for it nonetheless.
Yeah, because
Andor fucking rocked, dude. It was so good.
When stuff was going around that, it was like everyone was like, the higher ups were too busy with Obi-Wan that they kind of ignored Andor, so like in their little corner doing their own thing. And then of course everyone was like, oh, I love Andor.
Yeah, oh my god,
and
Andor's so
Obi-Wan
good.
maybe didn't do as successful as they wanted. And now they're like, well, now
There's a lot of eyes on Andor.
Grab a little handle over Andor. Well,
so
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I really hope that they continue. It's interesting. I know that it's every 3 episodes is like 3 years in the time of the show, and that is because initially it was pitched as a 5-season show, but then the creators were like, I don't want to be doing this for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, Tony Gilroy was like, no, thank you.
Let's condense that shit, which I respect the hell out of.
Yeah. I
Don't
think the
lock
fact that
yourself
it
into a nerd contract like that. Yeah,
ties into Rogue One is a bit like,
yeah.
But it was always gonna.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see that.
I think so. The writing team appears to be the same.
Oh, that's good. That's really good to hear.
That is good.
Tony and Dan Gilroy and Bo Willimon
Cool.
are writing episodes.
Fuck man, Andor, dude.
So good.
So good.
Anyway.
I can't. Yeah, I can't see any alarm bells for the season 2 information I've got in front of me, including the information you keep saying of a guy that wasn't involved in season 1 being added to season 2.
I'm realizing the only time I hear that is from his mouth.
Yeah.
Let's hope I invented it.
So I just don't.
Let's hope
I
it's
just
something
don't
I just
know.
came up with independently.
Well, the last time I heard you say it, you didn't know who you were naming, and then this
I
time you
think
threw
it's
out
Filoni.
Filoni.
Yeah, I think it's named Filoni.
That's the guy who's doing. He did the Clone Wars and the TV series.
Or do you
and all
mean
of
just
those.
like in between season 1 and season 2, he's been officially appointed the?
No, I thought it was that he was
Because
specifically.
he's doing all the Mando stuff.
Yeah.
He's all the he's doing the skeleton crew. I don't know. I think he's rocks brains.
Dave Filoni has absolutely nothing to do with Andor.
Yeah, I didn't think he
Andor
did.
isn't actually mentioned on his entire Wikipedia once.
I think Jack has rock for brains. I think he just had a big handful of dumb fuck pills, swallowed them down dry.
Yeah.
Went,
I don't know.
started like yap.
Yeah, I'm trying to find any alarm bells. In fact, even the directors seemed up Jackson's alley. Like one of them was a director on some of the episodes of True Detective.
Yeah.
And the other guy, another director here, seems to have exclusively made like Mexican crime, bloody crime movies.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the other director that's listed here is from Melbourne.
Is
Do
it us?
we know them? They're based in London.
Yeah.
But they graduated the Victoria College of the Arts in 2010, which means they're probably...
About our age.
Cool. Oh, yeah, he's a year older than I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's next?
Yeah, so let's get out of the Star Wars corner and let's go into the
MCU
Marvel.
town, baby.
Let us know, though, if you know of anyone that's been added to the behind-the-scenes Andor crew that's upset Jackson, but doesn't appear to be real.
Yeah.
Who's he talking about?
We don't know.
Who knows, dude? No one can say.
Now it's the MCU corner. Ironheart, that show that was allegedly finished in like 2019 or something. He got a new trailer, 2025. Couldn't find any interesting information about it at all.
Do you reckon it's like what they filmed and it's like here it is, or it's major rewrites?
I suspect
I reckon it's just exactly what it is.
exactly what it is, and then possibly a new scene filmed for the end that ties it into something. But
Well, no,
you know.
because like it's going to tie into... It doesn't matter if it doesn't tie into anything at the moment because nothing has tied into anything yet.
Yeah, but as in there'll be something that alleges that it ties into something. You know what I mean?
As in the filmed an extra thing, so it's like, and also Riri's off to the Secret
exactly.
Wars.
Yeah.
Oh,
like that.
yeah. Don't worry, you'll see her again in the Young Avengers, a film that is definitely still
It's
happening.
real. It's real.
Jim Rash will reprise his role as the Dean of MIT from Captain America Civil War.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
Sacha Baron Cohen has been cast in an undisclosed role.
Fuck. Damn it. That guy stinks.
Yeah, but what if he's playing Borat though?
Well,
Sacha Baron Cohen as Borat in Ironheart.
well.
That's
you,
awesome.
You might have me there, Joel Douche. You might have sold me.
I would also take Ali G.
Yeah.
I don't think Bruno being in Ironheart
Yui's
would
got
excite
an
me.
Iron Man suit, you might say.
Yeah.
What else? Who cares? What else?
The Hood is the villain of that series, by the way.
Yeah.
Which I think we already knew.
Maybe that'll be fine.
Yeah. Will you watch it? No, you're not going to watch it. When was the last time you watched an MCU TV series? Yeah.
Secret Invasion, I think.
Yeah, there it is.
Well,
Did you watch Echo?
I did not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
What the
You
hell?
guys-
Me and Dusha sort of
We
did.
started. We watched the first 3 episodes in one sitting for some reason.
Yeah.
We had some time to kill, I think.
That's about it. Has anything come out since?
No.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion was after Echo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because
Okay.
Echo was Christmas, and then
Sure
I'm pretty
then.
sure Secret Invasion was like February.
Sure.
Yeah.
then. Anything,
What was before that?
anything else come after that?
After
No.
Secret Invasion?
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's no What If I did not watch.
Yeah. I think watching What If makes me legitimately sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I did watch the X-Men 97 stuff.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really good.
Yeah,
so-
that's meant to be good, so I also
It's
didn't watch
really
that.
good. It's real good.
I don't know why I'm drawn to stuff that I'm not going to like and then don't watch things that I will like. Like Andor. Haven't seen Andor.
That's great.
I don't know, dude.
So-
Sick in the head?
Yeah.
Rocks for brains.
Rocks for brains. That's what I would guess.
The first TV series in the MCU I didn't watch was Moon Knight.
Yeah, I haven't seen Moon Knight
I
either.
watched that one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. It was What If.
Yeah.
Oh,
terrible.
yeah, of course.
I watched the first 3 episodes of What If and was like, what if I did something better with my time? Hawkeye, Moon Knight, didn't watch Moon Knight. Ms. Marvel, which I did watch.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, which I did watch.
Yeah.
Oh, there was another thing.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Loki.
Oh,
Season 2.
I watched it, but you
Yeah.
know, I gave it the respect it deserved.
Yeah.
Wait,
exactly.
Secret
Bit of a
Invasion
phone call
was
with that
before Echo? Bless you. My timeline's all fucked up. It went Secret Invasion,
Yeah.
Loki, Season 2, didn't watch that.
And then Echo?
What If again,
Didn't watch that.
then Echo, and
yeah.
then we'll get to the next thing in a second.
Okay.
Actually, no, we won't, because the next thing we're going to talk about is, in fact, Daredevil Born Again. The Marvel TV series that dares to ask, can we very, very, very blatantly have our cake and eat it too?
Yes.
Will people like it, or will they call us out on it? 18 episodes.
Yeah. Which I have to watch.
Which you have to watch. That was an
I'm
agreement you had.
locked in, dude. I'm locked in.
It starts airing in March 2025, and they've already started pre-production on season 2.
Oof. That is bold.
Well, yeah, I guess they've got a lot of faith in this.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be good.
There's immediate backlash online that I found of, hey, if you're going to make it a sequel to the Netflix show, call it a sequel. Alternatively, is this a sequel to the Netflix show, or is it just the same characters?
Yeah.
Just like a lot of confusion because it's called, Daredevil Born Again. It's the trailer showed Kingpin, who has 2 eyes and no bullet wound, which means that it doesn't take place in the same universe, or at least it doesn't take place after the events of Hawkeye. Could
Got
be
new
before.
Yeah. He got new
No,
eyes,
no,
maybe.
no. But in Echo, he has a different new eye.
Oh, yeah.
He's in
that's
Echo
true.
as well,
Okay.
Yeah.
and he has
a new eye?
He has a. I can't remember if it's a robot eye or if he's just got an eye patch.
Okay, well, look.
If
But
it's
he's
an eye
got-
patch, you can get a new eye.
He's got a massive scar on his entire half his face
It's
there.
comic book shit. He could get a magic surgery.
Tech advancements. He's got a whole brand new
Yeah.
eye. Okay, so it's going to open. What's going to happen? It's going to open up.
Yeah.
First shot is a big portal in the sky. It's going to open. It's going to be Daredevil, and it's going to be that Wilson Fisk. They're going to be pummeling each other. And as they fall, they're going to land on, like, you don't really see it, but it's a big guy with a Hawaiian shirt, and they're going to land on him, and a robotic guy is going to just roll around, and then it's going to be like Daredevil Born Again.
Absolutely.
And then maybe also land on a lawyer.
yeah. And maybe
And then it's going to be like, don't worry about it.
maybe Netflix Kingpin will look down at Disney Kingpin and be like, that guy's nothing like me.
Yeah.
As a little wink to the fans
Yeah.
to say, Disney knows what you want.
Okay, I have a new theory. That scene in the trailer is set before the events of Echo, and most of this series will be set after because the premise of the series, which is 18 episodes divided into 2 9-episode halves, so it's going to be prolonged.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you, like the 18 episodes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk try to put their rivalry and darker alter egos aside to help the people of New York, only for their pasts to, and this is in quotations, catch up with them.
Whoa.
And then Charlie Cox is like, yeah, I had fun playing my guy in No Way Home and She-Hulk, but now I can return to the serious set-your-own tone of Daredevil 2015 to 2018 and explore and develop all the possibilities of my life back in New York.
Yeah. Look, I'm all for like same character but various kind of tone, I guess, depending on where they're what they're filming. Because I'm like, people didn't quite like that in the She-Hulk stuff, but I was like, I quite like that because it kind of like,
well, Daredevil
same
season 3
doesn't need to be
exactly.
so serious, you know.
Daredevil season 3 has dragon bones underneath a tower.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't need to worry about that at all.
I don't think that. No, if you're gonna be like, yeah, fuck it, we're making sequels to shit.
Pick and choose.
Don't be a coward.
Pick and choose.
Realize
your mistakes. Ignore them.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think the problem that this is going to have is that it's now a Disney production. And it's got completely different checks and balances that the Netflix series had. And so I think people who are going into this expecting more of the Netflix series are not going to enjoy they're not going to get what they want. And then the people that are going into this who haven't seen the Netflix series or whatever it's still going to have some trace elements of that series in it that's going to make it kind of... I think the reason I'm cautious about the new Daredevil is just where it is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, Deadpool and Wolverine's made $1 billion.
Well, of course.
So they're going to be
great.
Disney are going to be like, hey, we're going to lean into the violence and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
because that's
maybe
good.
Daredevil will say fuck
this.
a bunch and that would
Maybe.
be awesome, for some reason.
Well, they like the violence.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll have the violence.
Just violence is just cool to see.
Yeah, dude.
And the guy who plays Kamala Khan's dad is back. He has been alleged multiple times of grooming minors.
Yeah.
Allegedly. There is reports on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good, Disney. When you got 30 guys to bring back, why pick that guy?
Well, yeah, pick the pedophile.
Alleged pedophile.
I didn't.
He's just said, look, it's all right. He's just being accused of grooming and sending inappropriate photos to minors.
That's fine.
When people said like, oh, come on, Dad's gonna. I thought, oh, neat. He seemed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, actors are stinky guys.
You can have no faith in no one.
Yeah.
What's next?
Next up, we have Agatha All Along. Brand new trailer. 2
First
episodes.
trailer came out. We did a whole episode about it. Looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Some aspects you're like, oh, they're stinky.
Yeah, but
on this new trailer though,
All stinky.
oh, bad.
I will say, just to this is my honest opinion, which all of this has been. And it's fun to take big shits on things and be like, ha ha ha, Disney owns everything and they're wrecking all media.
Yeah.
Which is big for us to say because we did that with podcast 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're burning holes in people's brains and making you slurp up this slop and ignore good things.
Yeah.
But I will say that the Agatha All Along second trailer, which is significantly worse than the first one, looks real shit.
Yeah.
It kind of has the vibe of a badly cut trailer. As in, I don't think that'll actually be a comment on the quality of the show.
I hope
I think if the show sucks, it's going to suck in a different way to the way that the trailer sucks.
Yes.
Because the first trailer that we saw jumps around clearly a lot between lots of different episodes, where this trailer seemed to be mostly a trailer of, I'm guessing, the first 2 episodes, and then there's bits that were clearly happening towards the end.
Because it felt like, the first one, you're like, oh, kind of what's going on in the trailer. And this one is like, it's like the Hunger Game but wishes.
Yeah.
These fucking
All
witches.
CGI on a road to somewhere, and she's going to get everything she wants.
Everyone's
She's
on
doing
the
the-
volume the whole time.
She's doing the witch's trial to get back her powers, I think, and this coven have to help her.
Yeah.
Which,
But then it's-
because we were surprised that was the premise when we did the episode last, but this trailer clearly shows that is the premise.
Yes.
I will say that the CGI is kind of bad, but the design of some of the stuff looks good.
Yeah.
There's this giant demon thing.
Yeah, looks so.
Yeah, that's pretty good. There was parts of it in the first trailer that looked like they were out of Evil Dead or something. I like that.
Yeah.
How many episodes is it? Because if it's more than 8, am I
think it's
going to
about
watch
8
it?
from memory.
Agatha All Along.
So 8 episodes.
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Because surely not.
Surely they wouldn't go more than 8.
Sure, they wouldn't go like say 10.
Would it be a 12er?
Not 18.
Not a
That would be
12er, dude.
insane to me if they went 12.
It's 9.
That's fine.
No, I said 8.
He did. He did say 8.
Fair enough.
You got to watch 8 episodes and the season
That's it,
finale.
you're
You've
out.
got to be like, I guess I'll hear about
I
it.
guess
time to
I'll
dip.
never know. No, well, I just won't engage.
Yeah,
'cause
fair enough.
9's too many.
That's fair.
Yeah, so that's all the live action stuff that was announced
Okay.
at the D23.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess just to wrap things up,
Yeah.
Jackson, what's the thing out of this entire list you're most excited for?
I got 2. Freaky or Friday. Because honestly, the idea of returning to that kind of stupid magic family comedy, it's a genre you don't see very often anymore. Cool to see them have a crack at it again. And then Skeleton Crew. I think Skeleton Crew looks fun.
Will you watch Skeleton Crew?
Yeah, I think I will. But I'm watching it on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
The moment it starts to dip into that territory,
You're
I'm
walking
walking.
out of the room and making meatballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Put Goodfellas on. I'm making meatballs.
Yeah, I think I'm the same. I kind of am excited, tentatively excited about the Skeleton Crew. Look, I had no really connection to Freaky Friday as opposed to like that's a very it's an obvious concept that we were like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
But again, the thing I'm probably excited the most is Avatar 3.
Yeah. Of course. Sorry. Excuse me. Avatar 3. It's like not even worth mentioning. I'm so excited for it.
So Avatar 3, I think I'm the most excited. But of course, that's like as a given. But yeah, I guess Skeleton Crew and Skeleton.
Yeah, okay, fair
I
enough.
reckon. Nothing else was
Not David Blaine.
Oh, of course. I mean, David Blaine. You know, I love that. I love
he's a wizard or
Love
whatever.
love a sleepy
a
wizard
warlock.
who's been accused of certain things.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of people have been. Anyway. Love that. Love that for all of us. Love it so much.
And listeners are probably like, hey, hang on. Didn't they show footage of the Fantastic Four? Why did they mention that today? That's because I forgot to put it in this list I made.
Well, the Fantastic Four is also coming. So, whatever.
I'm excited about that one. After like last time you were talking about that, and we are like how it's going to be more of a retro sort of look.
It's a retro
like
futuristic. It's set in. It's not set in 616.
Yeah, it's set in an alternate 1960s.
And so I'm like, well, there's maybe something there.
Yeah, sure.
It doesn't, look like a shit in my mouth. So
Yeah.
that seems nice.
Franklin Richards was maybe in a photo that was released.
Yeah, exactly. They got a kid or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
What are you
probably gonna
excited for,
be
JD?
Tron, which even though I haven't seen the first two, but I've been meaning to watch them for ages.
Yeah.
Avatar, obviously, legitimately very excited.
Me too.
about.
That's such a genuine opinion.
Right?
TV, no, none of the TV shows. They've burnt me so many times that I find it so hard to like sit down and watch. Even though I haven't seen Andor. I know I love Andor.
You will.
But I've been burnt so many times and I'm like,
Andor 2, I guess.
Andor season 2.
I guess Andor, Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
I like the things that aren't Avatar that I'm excited about.
Tron, Avatar, and
You don't have to have anything else, dude.
That's fine.
If that's all you got, that's okay.
that's all I got.
That's all.
I
That's
wish
all right.
they would make movies that looked like movies.
Yeah.
We all do, dude.
Of course.
Well, maybe not. We all do.
We're but we are the minority, as we've learned.
Yeah.
Movies. Remember when? Look, just throw on a movie from 2010. Put on a Michael Bay Transformers movie.
Yeah.
Movies used to look like that.
Yeah.
And then look at anything that's shot in front of the volume.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
It's
Why'd
true.
they make the movies bad? Even if you look at fucking like The Last Jedi or Force Awakens, and then you look at fucking because we've been so up
Quantumania.
our own
Yeah.
fucking arse about spoilers and shit. But they're like, well, we've got to film every cameo in a fucking sewer so that no one sees the actor.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, movies, we've fucked them. Can't wait for all of these things. D23, be a success. See you next week for part 2. And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
I've also been Joe.
This has been another episode of Baseless Speculation, and we've been the BS Boys.
Sure.
Thanks, Disney.
Thanks, Disney.
Thank you. Love you so much. Really.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm on top of it. I'm across it, dude.
No.
I hear you, dude. I'm across it. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's like you react.
You say jump, I say how high.
Yeah.
No. We say, hey, we should, and then you've jumped, and you're like, wait, how high did you want me to go? And we're like, we what?
Didn't. I was gonna say, hey, douche, can you jump? Jackson, you're fine.
Or alternatively, I was gonna say, no, I need you to swim.
Oh. Well, I thought you. Yeah.
So
I'm jumping though.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I was just jumping.
So yeah,
Because like you started talking, so I assumed you were gonna say jump. So I just jumped.
So
I thought you needed me to jump.
Is that not?
Do you not need me to jump?
I'm gonna jump now.
I'm gonna keep jumping.
Yeah,
You'll need me to jump eventually.
surely.
It's probably true.
So this is
All the news from D23 part 1. I think that's all you need to say.